What's up, y'all? It's your girl T. Louise, and you are listening to Twisted 20s. With this first episode, it's going to be planting. It's going to be called Plant Into Your Life. And it's going to be part 1 of the series. And the first thing I want you guys to think about is, do you know what your purpose is in this life? Do you have a sense of what your purpose is? Have you found your purpose? And if you do know what your purpose is, or you're in the process of finding your purpose, get to that point of asking yourself, are you strong enough to fulfill your purpose? So when I say, are you strong enough to fulfill your purpose, that means, are the people around you strong? Are you strong mentally, emotionally, physically? Are you strong enough to fulfill your purpose? And the people that are around you in your circle has a lot to do with that. If you have people around you that are miserable, not doing anything with their lives, being negative all the time, downing you, those are the type of people that are not strong, weak-minded. And you have to get rid of those people and get around stronger people. So when you find your purpose in life, you need to plant with a purpose. And I'm saying that every single step that you do should be to make it towards your purpose. I know with me, my YouTube channel, I finally started my YouTube. I finally put my first video out, and the purpose of that was to broaden my platform for sharing my story, to broaden my platform of people hearing me and knowing my story and what I'm doing. And that is all a part of my purpose. So that I'm planting seeds, because sooner or later, those seeds that you are planting into your life, into your business, into your future, are going to grow. They are going to blossom. And that is why I get to talking about part 2 is watering those seeds. Plant 3 is allowing those seeds that you have planted to grow and to blossom. That's why this series is called Plant, Nurture, and Heal. So when you plant into your life, plant wealth, plant success, plant anything that you need. If you are feeling insecure, plant security in your life. If you're feeling not one with yourself, plant into your life oneness with yourself. Find things that help you to reconnect with yourself, whether that may be meditating, whether that be walking every morning, whether that be painting, whatever it is that you feel like you feel 100% connected to yourself. Do that. Pick that hobby back up. Pursue those things and encourage yourself to continue, because it was at a point, and I'll share this with y'all. It was a point when I first started my business, and I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. I made my first sale literally 2 or 3 days ago, and it made me so happy, because that to me was a seed that was sprouting. My business is me planting a seed in my life. And y'all, think of yourself, think of your business, think of your hobby, whatever it is, think about it as a plant. You know, when farmers, the vegetables and fruit that grow in the earth, they don't grow overnight. Farmers have to till the ground. They have to plant the seeds. They have to water those seeds. They have to do whatever it is that they need to do for their plants to grow. And that's the same thing in your life. So when I started my business, it got to a point where I did feel discouraged. Why? Because nothing was going on. I wasn't making any sales. I had all these ideas. I didn't want to waste money on these ideas, because I'm like, dang, what if I buy all this stuff and nobody buys it? But think about this. I made my first sale. I started my business. I put my business out there in January. It took me a whole month to make one sale. And I know that that's just a sprout. I know that more people are going to to get on and join the wave of the major comeback, because one, I'm putting myself out there. I'm continuing to plant. I'm continuing to water the seeds that I have planted into my life. So I know that those seeds are going to grow. So when you are planting in your life, plant seeds of growth, seeds of encouragement, seeds of success, seeds of wealth, seeds of, if you want to start your own business and have multiple businesses, plant that into your life. Take the steps to get to where you want to be. Things don't happen overnight. Things just don't fall out of the sky. You have to put in the effort to get it done. Tax season is coming up. Okay, tax season is coming up. This is your chance to plant into your businesses, plant into your life financially in a healthier way. Like, I see every single year, I see my people out there buying cars they're not going to be able to afford in the next 6 months, the next 3 months. Like, instead of investing in themselves, buying stock, starting a business, instead of doing all of that, you wasting it on something that is not going to benefit you in the next 5 to 10 years. I need y'all, when y'all get y'all taxes this year, I need y'all to start thinking about what can you do with your money that the government has given you to benefit your life in the long run, to benefit your life in the next 6 months, to benefit your life in the next 5 years. I need y'all to think about that. We're getting older. Think about it. Are you going to go buy them shoes? You're going to go buy them clothes? Or are you going to invest? See how much it would cost to get a business license. See how much it would cost. Because it costs $0 to start a YouTube. It costs $0 to give people information on there. It costs money to start a business and get a boutique and do all of that. But you finna have the money. Even if it's a small amount, what can you do with that small amount to make it grow into a large amount? Larger than whatever you're getting on your tax refund. I'm talking about, I'm trying to touch thousands, millions this year. I'm not trying to be touching I got $4,000 from my taxes. Forget all of that. Are you going to double that? Are you going to triple that? Are you going to quadruple that? Like, what you going to do with that? So plant those seeds into your life. It's time to plant into your life so that you can have things to fall back on in the long run, because that job that you work in, they don't care about you. If they don't care if you can't pay your bills, they don't care if you get behind on your car note, they don't care. You need to create things for yourself so that you have something to fall back on, something that is stable. And I got to the point in my business where, even though, yes, I was planting those seeds, but it felt like sometimes I wanted to give up, because at the point I was at, that's where a lot of people give up, is where you have to put in the work to water those seeds, to nurture those seeds. And once again, that's what part 2 is going to be about. I'm telling y'all now to plant into y'all's lives, okay? And I'm going to try my best to make sure this 3-part series goes out all this week, okay? Because I want this to be something that people can listen to and say, hey, I need to get my shit together. You know what? I'm finna get my taxes. I got my W-2s the other day in the mail. I'm finna boss up. I'm finna start my business. I'm finna get on the internet right now and Google, how can I get a business license? How much is it to get a business license? It don't cost nothing. It don't cost that much. You don't have to go to business school to get a business license. Trademark your names. Copyright. Get y'all stuff protected so people can't be out here snatching your ideas up, okay? It's time to act on those ideas. So those ideas that you have, plant those into the ground. Plant those. And when you plant those, you have to water those, which is what episode 2 is going to be about. Part 2. But when I got to the point in my business where I had to water those seeds, it got hard. It really did. It got hard. And I wanted to give up some days. I wanted to just be like, dang, forget this. I ain't made no sales. But when that first sale came, I was like, you know what? These seeds is growing, baby. These seeds, it may be a little sprout. Like if you've ever seen a plant, when it first started growing, it only sprouts just a little bit. And that's how I saw that one person that bought something on my website. That's how I see, when I see people leave comments on my podcast, Literally, y'all, I cried the other day. I had read a comment on my podcast. Someone said that every episode teaches and encourages me to do better for myself because I deserve it, by Yaneth. Like, that touched my heart, because it touched my heart to know that somebody is listening to me and is learning that they deserve better and that they are encouraged. And then someone else said, great lady, great spirit, Naira B. So I appreciate those people who leave comments on my podcast. I appreciate you. You are loved, and I'm so happy that you left those comments. And I am here to encourage you along on your journey and finding yourself and finding your purpose in life and finding your self-worth. I am here for it, and I cannot wait to see what you blossom into. And I say all that to say, this is a short episode today, because I don't know what other way to put it to you guys but to plant into your life. And when you have, let me tell y'all something, when you start planting into your life, meaning you start, people say, oh, you changing. Those are seed destroyers. That's what I call them. They are there to destroy you. They are there to knock down your ideas. They are there to block you. They are there to try to kill the seeds that you are sowing into your life. They will find any way to tear your ideas down so you can't find ways to better yourself, ways to create success and wealth. You need to block and ignore those people. Block and ignore that negativity. Because people can cause your seeds to rot. People can hold you back. You can allow other people to hold you back from your seeds from growing. Don't do that. Cut them people off. Get them people up out of your life. You need to run. You need to run. Because people like that, they don't want nothing better for themselves. They ain't trying to go nowhere. They still living in low living. They not trying to better themselves. You need to get away from them. If you are trying to plant and people knock down your ideas, they don't encourage you, you need to run the other way. So the people around you can either encourage and help your seeds grow, or they can kill your seeds before they even have a chance to even sprout. And I don't take that lightly. I'm not telling y'all that I'm so serious. I know, because I've been through it. I've had several leeches leeching on to me, and me not even realizing, because of the headspace I'm in, that headspace of depression, that headspace of low awareness living. Y'all need to start being aware of the people that are around you, being aware of the plans that they have for you, because people be having plans for you and you don't even know it. It's time, we be knowing it, but we be ignoring the signs, we be ignoring it and everything like that. You need to be more aware of the people that are around you and their plans for you. Some people are here and put into your life to tear you down, to block you, to knock you down. Those are not the type of people you need when you are trying to plant into your life. So the people that you have around you can be a main factor of your growing or your rotting. And that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to leave that like that. And sometimes I used to call them haters, because really they are hating, because they don't know what it is about you. They can't find themselves. They don't want to boss up. Really, and they could if they really wanted to, but they don't have it in them. They don't have it in them. So those are people that they don't have your best interest in life, success, wealth, none of that. And people like that, you don't need in your life. They are there to stop your seeds from growing. So please, y'all, I cannot express this enough. Please be aware of the people that are around you and their plans for you. Not your plans with them, their plans for you. So keep in mind to think of yourself as a plant. Think of your life as a plant. You have to plant into your life. You have to sow those seeds, make those moves to grow. And I'm going to say Wednesday, Stay tuned. Wednesday I'm gonna drop the part 2, and it's gonna be called Nurture, and it's gonna be about nurturing the seeds that you have planted. So when you finish listening to this podcast, I want you to get a piece of paper out, and I want you to write down what you plan on doing. What seeds do you plan on sowing into your life? Whether that may be getting a business license, investing in stock, opening a business, because you can start an online business on Shopify for literally little to nothing. And if y'all, I'm actually going to do a YouTube video on how to set up a Shopify store, just in case anybody is looking to starting a business, an online boutique, whatever it may be. And then I'm going to also be giving y'all a few wholesalers that you can get products from. So that's another plus that I can give y'all. So make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. If y'all follow me on social media, I am .tlouise on Instagram. You can click the link in my bio and it will take you to my YouTube, themajorcomeback.com, as well as my podcast. So please stay tuned for that. So I'm going to do a video on YouTube about how to set up your Shopify store, as well as giving y'all a few wholesalers that y'all can get stuff from, so that y'all can elevate y'all's lives this year, and y'all businesses, and make y'all some good money. So if you are interested in that, I will have that up on my YouTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube. Once again, you can find all that information in the link in my bio on Instagram at iam.tlouise. And before I say this, I want this to be something that I say at the end of everything that I put out on social media platforms. If you are following me on my journey in my self-discovery, if you are following me on this journey of fulfilling my purpose, I just want you to know that I 100% love and appreciate you. I appreciate you for listening and following me on my journey, and I know that I have a purpose, and I know that you have a purpose in this life too. And I just want you to know that you are loved and appreciated. And I just want to say thank you for listening. Thank you for following me on my journey. And with that being said, I want you guys to sow into your lives. I want you to think about what you are going to do differently this year. And stay tuned for part 2. Peace, love, blessings, T. Louise.